Delinquent Dinosaur 4 here. Roar! And this video, I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about and have been talking with my friends about for actual years. Like, this is an opinion I keep resurfacing and talking about so many times, and by reading this how you can understand what the opinion is. But I want to talk about two things on it. The main reason why I hate fences specifically, and then the dangers of fence sitting. Holy fuck. Anyways, reason why I specifically hate fencing is on the most basic level of supporting a content creator. Supporting a content creator, even with views, if you don't subscribe to Patreon or you don't subscribe on Twitch, or like, I like supporting creators. I have used Twitch Primes, I've brought Twitch subs, I have supported Patrons before, I've even supported content I watch. If I don't know political opinion of someone on the most basic level, if I don't know the politics of someone I'm supporting, there is potential that I'm supporting someone who does not believe in my right to exist as someone who is LGBT, or doesn't believe in the right of my friends to exist, or people who are other LGBT, or other more discriminate against minorities, or identities. And at the most basic level, I will never support anyone who would want, in the ideal world politically, would want me or my friends or my family to not be able to live a nice life as any other person in the world. The most basic level, everyone should be the same. No, there's no reason for this hatred. And I can never support someone who would have used their vote or use their presence to push a narrative which would put my life and other people's lives in a less, in a danger, really. That's why, if it's like when someone says they watch Asmongold, someone who is definitely a right-wing freak, you go, oh, okay, I know that that person's a freak, and because Asmongold is so open with his freakish opinions, you know that you should support him. Very basic stuff. But then there's fence sitters. You don't actually know their opinion, because either they have some opinion where both sides are good or bad, or, I don't get political. That's a lie. Everyone's political. The things you like is based off politics. The things you don't like is based off politics. The things that you find funny is based off your opinions on stuff, which is your base in politics. Like, everything is, you might not like it, everything is intrinsically tied to politics because in what is allowed to be shown or presented in the world is based down to the politics of the time. That's why, in early 2000s, the politics um, didn't really care about the social situations where, there was a lot of injustice. There still is a lot of injustice, but the injustice wasn't, well, beginning to get there. A lot of people didn't care, so there was a lot of dark edge humor. But then, as people started having more social justice, which was a good way for everyone to be even, it became less of a socially accepted thing, which is how it should be. But then there's fence sitters today. I'm going to throw some names here. Ludwig, Moist Critical. I mean, I'm pretty sure both of them will be on the thumbnail, to be honest with you. But those two people, they are very beloved YouTubers. I mean, Moist Critical is actually the most generic guy available. Both the left and the right like him, which will be a part of the dangers of fencing. So both the left and the right like him, because he does have very funny moments. He's an entertaining guy. He's an entertaining guy, and I can understand why someone can watch him and go, "Oh, he's funny," and he doesn't say anything I disagree with, so of course I'm going to support him. Now I can understand that, the most basic point, but when you support a fence sitter like Ludwig, or like oh my god, it's the first time I said I've been trying not to do that because I feel like it's a bit but like Ludwig, like Moist, you are just potentially opening yourself up to someone who supports ideals that want you to not exist. And even on the most basic level of fence sitting, you are saying, I value the ability to have more viewers or have a wider audience, aka financially support myself more viably, but at the sake of which I'll never commentate or make a solid opinion on something that, you do. Because at the end of the day, everyone votes, or at least everyone should vote, because voting is very important for any society. I've got a word. Democratic society. So if you vote, who do you vote for? Everyone goes, oh, why you bring politics into everything? Politics is life. Politics is how I get to live my life, or how you get to live your life. politics matters. So everything, yes, everything is politics, man. Like, I always see Republicans say, oh, I can be friends with anyone on any political spectrum. But the left, they always want to make things about politics. And I want to say, yeah, man, you might be surprised. When a right-wing guy's voting for all LGBT people to die, you might be surprised when an LGBT person or someone on the left wing doesn't want to be fucking friends with you, mate. That's the same way I don't want to support anyone who doesn't vote for the way that everyone is equal. Like, this is why I see someone like, Papa Meat. Uh, I saw that he is obviously, uh, a lot with guns. He's friends with people who are Republican, and I just have to look at that and I go, he's never made a political stance. He doesn't fence it in which he doesn't talk about politics. He's like apolitical, at least from content I've watched. But I just can never, in good faith, support him, even though he has good animations and stuff, because alright, for assholes. Uh, because, like, I just don't know if I can support the guy. Like, I don't know if he's gonna vote, like, people in the LGBT to be died. Like, who knows? For anyone who would willingly vote Trump into office is such a brain-dead spastic, I can't even trust them in good faith to, like, be a real-life human being. Alright, I now want to talk about the is this just the same game I got kicked off of? And now I want to talk about the dangers of fencing. The dangers is actually very simple. The fact that people talk like, oh, if you the dangers of fencing, we need to alienate right-wing freaks from content. The more you fence it, the more you allow your ideas of fencing to just permeate, in which you allow right-wing freaks to be able to enjoy content, in which allowing them to not feel ostracized for their opinions just allows them to be more comfortable and normalizes that they get away with terrible ideas. If all the running freaks saw that every popular content creator disagrees with them, then that contrast in opinion would make them maybe actually reconsider, like, oh, if this guy that has a lot of good opinions I agree with starts saying that the right wing and Trump is stupid and no one should vote for them, maybe that'll cause some inspection. But no, they'll always fence it because they don't want the chance that those right wing people will stop watching their content. It's just so stupid. Then I see a content creator like Markiplier. He's very open about his love of the LGBT. He talks about women's rights. He's gone to many women rallies. And that guy, you know his fuck ass opinion. Well, it's actually not fuck ass. I'm just saying fuck ass because I'm like, it's a thing I'm passionate about. You know Markiplier's opinion. I know he's a great guy. I will support everything Markiplier does. He's fantastic. But then there's like Ludwig. Guys, look at me, I'm Ludwig. I had a he tried it like I don't know if he still does it, but he had a slop channel like Moist Critical, and all his videos would be like, guys, this is the situation that's happening. It's good, but also it's bad. Unless the only time they ever make an opinion is if something is so outrageously bad that it's just an easy slam dunk. Like this Lego fake stuff, like bricks and fakes. Obviously, no one should steal $200,000 worth of property away from someone. So of course every fucking fencer is gonna be like, guys, that's bad. I don't like them. Like, duh, no one's gonna have the opposite opinion about it unless they're a fucking freak. And it's just these little moments in which they have strong opinions on something where it just annoys me that they fence it. It's like, it just annoys me. Fuck these guys, bro. Actually, fuck these guys. Like, Ludwig, Voice Critical, you're bums. You're bums. Um, Bums like this gameplay. This fucking gameplay was shite.